James and Phil Jackson making the cut. Take a look at Buss's top 5. Some big names that are missing include Shaquille O'Neal, who won 3 titles in L.A., and Jerry West, who was a Hall of Fame player and was the architect for several titles as their GM. And he's on every basketball in the world. Slick Rick is back, but Acho, do you have a problem with Jeanie Buss's top 5 most important Lakers?
Obviously, I do, but I love this conversation, Slick. I've been looking forward to your thoughts, been looking forward to seeing you again, to have this dialogue. This is like a real barbershop conversation. I'm going to give y'all my list.
I ain't got no hair.
People saying, Acho, what do you know about this? Because I had to go back and study to prepare for Everyday Show years ago, last year during COVID, and rewatch actual tapes of the Showtime Lakers, and rewatch the docs, and rewatch the specials. So no, I didn't live it 40 years ago, but I actually relived it a year ago. Kobe, number 1. And why Kobe? Because 20 seasons, all with the Lakers, 18 All-Stars, 2 Finals MVPs, but most importantly, he won a chip without another MVP on the roster. The rest of these cats can't necessarily say that, at least not the recent ones. Then give me Magic number 2. He also gave you 5. He gave you 5 in a decade, 3 Finals MVPs. Everybody know what Magic's done. Then give me Jerry West. Not necessarily because of what Jerry West did as a player, but everyone, the historians of the game, they conclude without Jerry West, there's no move to get Shaquille O'Neal, and simultaneously no move to get Kobe Bryant from Charlotte. So give me Jerry West at my 3 spot. This is where it gets tricky, though, Sel. This is where it gets tricky.
What? It's tricky?
It did.
What?
Then you give me Kareem. Now, you're going to give me Kareem ahead of Phil Jackson. They both got you 5 chips with the Lakers. However, Kareem actually had to play, and Phil Jackson just coached. So if you're saying one is more important, give me the player. Now, I'm not talking about the totality of Kareem's career. The totality of Kareem's career, different story. Talking about what he did with the Lakers. He got you an NBA MVP, but he didn't win a chip until Magic Johnson showed up there. Let's not get that twisted. Then rounding that off, give me Phil Jackson. My first 2 out, LeBron James and Shaquille O'Neal. But in all honesty, my next lap, I'm going to tell you why you could make an argument for LeBron James to take that 5th spot. But that's my 5 in order right now.
Yeah, for me, I have plenty of problems with this. And number 1 is that Jerry West is not on the list. Jerry West should be number 1. Keep in mind, he started the entire championship run with the Lakers in partnering with Wilt Chamberlain to bring that first championship in '72. Jerry West was so good as a player that he's the only one to ever win Finals MVP playing on the losing team. He did that a couple years before he actually won the championship. And then if you don't have Jerry West, you don't have Showtime Lakers, because he was the architect of those teams. You don't have Shaq and Kobe, because he was the one who drafted Kobe and convinced a Shaq to come from Orlando, created the cap space in order for him to get there. So there's no way that you can't have Jerry West on here. And again, going back to the history, this is the most important Lakers. And so I have to have Wilt Chamberlain there as well, because came from Philadelphia, started the playoff run in terms of the championship run, and I just can't ignore what he meant when it came to the beginning of the Lakers lore. But the biggest issue I have, and I'll get into this a little bit more, is the way this makes Jeanie Buss look as the current leader of the Lakers. I know her to be a strong, smart, calculating person. This makes her look petty. It makes her look emotional. It makes her look small. That you're going to pick LeBron James has been there for 2.5 seasons.
Watch your mouth,
Shaquille O'Neal got you 8 seasons and 3 championships. What are we talking about?
I need your list, Slick. You gave me ambiguity. I know Jerry West is on there. I know Wilt is on there. I need your order. Need your list.
West, Wilt, Kareem, Magic, Kobe.
Not mad at that. Okay, my turn. And you know me, I always fight gloves off. I ain't like this list. Not that much. All right, Kobe, Kareem, Magic. Don't even start talking to me. If you want to talk to me, I'm going to talk to my back because I'm out. I'm not listening to anybody remove those 3. Now, Starts getting a little tricky around these parts.
Start getting a little dicey.
Okay, LeBron, you're not on the list, no matter how I cut it, unless my list is top 8. Then you can start climbing into that conversation. I will go, like she did, Phil Jackson. And Jerry West would have to fight it out either with Phil or another name I haven't even heard yet. What? Pat Riley. Anybody? Anybody? Pat Riley? In the building? 4 championships? Y'all forget it? Okay. Anyway, Showtime Lakers. Oh, okay. And see, Phil gets the love even if he's not a player because guess what? Phil was a common denominator between the Bulls' success and MJ, and then this success. Come on, man. Don't act like it's just all on the players. There's something there with Phil. And then Pat Riley also took his success to Miami. Be careful, y'all, right here. So those 3, Jerry West, Pat Riley, and Phil Jackson are fighting for 2 slots. LeBron's not in this fight. Why? Like you said, Slick, 2.5 years. Your first year, you didn't even make the playoffs. Then you win a championship because we had to give up the farm for AD. Now you're hurt right now as we talk present day. So LeBron, you get all the love around this world and achievements and accolades, and go to Cleveland if you want to be on the most important list, or Miami, but not the Lakers. We are talking about a different level in terms of standard. Those 3 names, West, Riley, Phil Jackson, fight it out for my last.
Give me the list. Give me the list. Give me the list.
My list is Kobe, Kareem, Magic. I don't even want to hear anything about those 3. Jerry West, Pat Riley, and Phil Jackson.
And only 2. You only got 2.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
So you said I'm going.
I would say Jerry West for sure, and I would go Phil. But Pat Riley got Pat Riley right there too.
Okay, me and you got the same list. Me and Phil got the same list. Slick, here's the issue, Slick. Number 1. You can't disrespect Phil Jackson, Slick, because you ain't got him on your list. Now, Phil Jackson stuck it out. If he only had the 3-peat, I'm rocking with you, Slick. I'm rocking with you if he only has Shaq and Kobe. But he stuck it out with Kobe when Kobe won with only Pau Gasol and some other light-skinned cats on the squad.
Oh, you leaving?
Yeah, he had a couple light-skinned cats and do with dreads. Okay, I don't even remember their names. I just remember the team photo. You see, like, Shannon Brown, Jordan Farmar. Like, he did. He's crazy. Yes. I always thought he was related to Chris Brown. He wasn't.
I'm not.
So, nonetheless.
Devin George.
Yeah, exactly. Another light-skinned cat. You can't exclude Phil Jackson, Slick. That's probably my biggest gripe with your list. And also, Slick, Jerry West, he didn't become GM until the 82-83 season. So I don't know if you can start giving him credit for the chips they won in 80. I don't even know how much credit you're going to give him for, I think it was 82, because people say he did not construct the early Kareem and Magic. He didn't construct draft Magic.
But he knows Pat Riley. But he ain't
draft Magic, and he ain't bring over Kareem, Slick. And it was Magic and Kareem that were the nucleus. That's why I think you giving Jerry West too much credit for the early 80s contributions.
Look, he was a part of the organization and was considered a brain trust when it came to the team. So I just can't dismiss his contributions, both as a player, starting everything, and then ultimately what he did to be able to carry it forward. I mean, okay, you know what? Let's take away the Showtime era. The fact of the matter is that he built the Shaq Kobe out of nothing, essentially brought that together and made that happen and created that second iteration. But here's my other issue with Jeannie's list is the fact she didn't have to play. Like, we on this show, we generally agree what we're going to talk to, so no one of us isn't going to bail and go, yeah, I'm not going to talk about that, I'm going to talk about something else. She's going on a podcast where she's got to pick her 5 not favorite Lakers. If she said favorite Lakers, Jeannie, go to town. Pick whoever you want. These were the most important Lakers. And you simply could have said, you know what? The Lakers franchise history is too rich for me just to pick 5.
Slick, I got something for you.
I'll pick 10.
I got something for you. Now, here's why y'all have both been a little ignorant about LeBron James.
Who are you talking to?
A little bit.
As a Laker?
Oh, wait.
He was
what? You are not bringing LeBron James back in this conversation.
Not for the Lakers,
Can I bring facts into a feeling conversation? Slick, the Lakers had missed the playoffs 5 times in their history. They had missed the playoffs 5 times the 5 consecutive years before LeBron James showed up.
And the first year with LeBron.
The Lakers had the worst record in all of the NBA. the 5 seasons prior to LeBron James. So without LeBron James, the Lakers would still be in the depths of purgatory of the NBA.
For sure.
So LeBron James brought we wouldn't be having this conversation because we wouldn't be interviewing Jeanie Buss if not for LeBron James, because the Lakers wouldn't be relevant. So the only reason I bring LeBron James into the 6th or 7th spot, they weren't relevant. They were the Cleveland Cavaliers of the West.
Not good is not the same as not relevant. They always are relevant.
They were relevant adjacent. So like I'd be Beverly Hills adjacent. They weren't really relevant. So Slit, we not even having this conversation if not for LeBron James, because the Lakers would still be terrible if not for LeBron James. And we have to acknowledge that LeBron James brought the Lakers back to relevancy.
I will give you that. I will give you all that. I would also argue that if we didn't have the bubble, I'm not sure we'd be having this conversation.